Hello everyone. In today's quality management class, we are going to see the construction of X bar and R chart. So as we already see that how to select or how to choose a control chart from the given numerical or the given problem. So today we will cover X bar and R chart construction. So there are some steps involved in construction of X bar and R chart. So the first step is like that. Select the characteristics for applying a control chart. Then second step is select the appropriate type of control chart according to the given problem or the given numerical. Then third step is collect the data or gather the data. Fourth step is choose the rational subgroup, that is the sample. Then fifth step is calculate the average, that is X bar, and range R for each sample. For example, if the subgroup size is 3, then X bar is equal to X1 plus X2 plus X3 divided by the 3. That is X bar is equal to summation Xi divided by the n, that is x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus up to xn divided by the n, where n is the subgroup size. Then r is equal to maximum value minus minimum value, that is x max minus x min. So the sixth step is calculate the average of averages or the grand average, that is x double bar or x bar bar, and then calculate the average of range, that is R bar. Let n is capital N is equal to number of subgroups. Then x double bar is equal to summation x bar, that x bar we already calculated, and x bar bar is equal to summation x bar divided by the capital N, where capital N is equal to number of subgroups. That previously what we see, summation x divided by the small n, and here we see the summation x bar divided by the capital N. Then average of range, that is R bar is equal to summation R divided by the n, here capital N use. So the seventh step is calculate the control limits for X bar and R chart. First we calculate the control limit for X bar chart, that is we have to calculate the center line, upper control limit and lower control limit. The center line or the control limit is equal to CL X bar, that is control limit for X bar chart is equal to X double bar. Then upper control limit for X bar chart is equal to X double bar plus A2R bar. Then lower control limit for X bar chart is equal to X double bar minus A2R bar. Here A2 is equal to factor or the constant for X bar chart taken from the table, and the table I will show you in the last. Now calculate the control limits for R chart. Center line for R chart is equal to R bar, and we already know that how to calculate the R bar. Then upper control limit for R chart is equal to D4 R bar, and lower control limit for R chart is equal to D3 R bar, where D3 and D4 are the statistical factors that is taken from the table, and these factors are depend on the n, that is small n. Now the eighth step is plot the center line, upper control limit and the lower control limit on the chart. Then next step is plot the individual X bar and R values on the chart. After that, check whether the process is in control or not. And last step is revise the control limits if the process are out of control by removing the out of control points. Then after removing the points, Again calculate the center line, upper control limit and lower control limit. Then again plot the center line, upper control limit and lower control limit on the chart. Then plot individual x bar and r values on the chart, and again after that again check whether the process is in control or not. So this is the table. Generally you can find in appendix of the book, or you can directly find from the internet. There are various links. I use this link, and this is the table for factor for computing different factor that A2 we use in the formula, D3 and D4 we use in the formula, like that.